Alright everyone, this is 3 quick cards with me, the Valentine's Day edition. Ooh, okay. I put it to the universe. I said, what's going on with the energies right now? This is for all signs. It doesn't matter what your astrology is. I'm just doing a pure energy read of what's going on right now in the energies. And as I've been talking about, okay, and y'all know 3 quick cards and a bottom card with me is a lot more. I even have a pre-shuffle here, which opens with judgment, strangely enough. But as we go through it, I think you'll kind of get the drift. As I've been saying, because of the Pluto North Node trine, okay, we just want to make that clear. It's a Pluto North Node trine that's affecting the energies right now primarily, and it's activated by the Leo full moon, the truth moon, as I talked about. A few people got confused by that. You know, all kinds of, I can't even go there because it's like, okay, I thought I was pretty clear. I did a whole reading on it. But anyway, that is the energy that's affecting things. That energy is causing a lot of struggles. Again, it's bringing up things from the depths in everyone, all the way to the surface. Things for us to look at, and that's what it is. But it's causing a lot of friction in the energy. So there's a lot of arguing and a lot of fussing and whatever going on. It's bringing everything to the surface, you know, including toxins and things like that. Especially, you know, for people that are in a bad relationship, I say it's going to be a very rough Valentine's Day for sure. But anyway, I put it out. The energies right now for this reading are for right now. They're the energies that are here around us all right now in the present moment. The energies will, so if you're watching this video on the 15th or 16th or something like that, it's still going to be there. The energies will take a few days to dissipate out and blend with other energies and transform and all of that kind of stuff. So, that being said, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're probably here for a reason, alright? Decent channel anyway, I guess. Let's see where we go here. Let's talk about the pre-shuffle first. So, I already kind of know what the energies are around right now. I mean, you know, I see it in the 3D. A lot of you are sharing stories on my Twitter feed of things you see in the 3D and all that. I got doctors and nurses talking about rude patients or police telling them they're getting a lot of domestic calls and things like that. Yeah, I don't doubt that. It's a pretty tricky Valentine's Day. And it's a pretty tricky pre-shuffle here, too. You know, right here, judgment. What's it crossed by before I get started here? It's the Queen of Pentacles crossing judgment. It's a question. It's does this make me happy? Okay? It's that kind of thing. It's about you figuring out, in the you, as far as you're concerned, it's an energy that would talk about you figuring out you know, some things, figuring out that you're okay, figuring out that, you know, you've got it together, that you've got everything you need, or figuring out that you don't. You know, judgment is often read as someone from the past coming into the present to affect your future, or someone wants a second chance, or all of that kind of stuff. And all that energy is here, all right? But the problem is someone on the other side is dealing with themselves, all right? Each of us are dealing with our own stuff coming up from the depths to the surface individually. So what someone else wants isn't really that important. She doesn't care, the Queen of Pentacles. She got everything she needs. She's an artist. She don't look back. It's true. It's about us. It's almost I don't want to call it a selfish energy because it's not really. It's just enlightened self-interest more than anything else, okay? And underneath that is the devil. And there's the toxin coming up from the surface, or keep saying that, coming up from the depths to the surface. Although, that's funny, that's a Freudian slip, coming up from the surface. The devil energy is static energy that attaches to us. It's on the outside. I wrote a blog article about that, about dark energy and not getting the two terms dark energy and devil energy confused. There's a lot here. There's I don't. I'm just reading the energies right now. But if I was to talk about someone on the other side, like your person, they're dealing with a lot of toxin. They're figuring out whether they still want to deal with it or not, whether they want to give it a second chance. All right. Underneath that, by the way, is the King of Cups. Okay, and the King of Cups, again, it's about he's stingy. He holds the Ace of Cups. But he or she, it doesn't matter, there's no gender, is stingy with how much love they give, how much of it they give out. And it's someone deciding, is a lot of people right now here at Valentine's Day deciding whether or not they're going to continue to give to something that may or may not be toxic, and why they don't want to give to something that may or may not be good. Is it because of their own shit that's coming up from the depths? It's a very complicated energy. It's even affecting me. I popped out. I thought I was going to pop out last evening out to my Twitter feed and see all kinds of Happy Valentine's Day, Steve, and all that. And I did. I saw a bunch of that. I did. And then I got no less than probably 100 people ripping me a new one. And the thing is I'm in a relationship with a lot of you. You know, you come here. This is that kind of energy. This is what that is. So even I'm seeing it. I'm seeing it online, offline, all around me with people. I tend to be a neutral energy, so things happen around me. But online, I'm not really a neutral energy. You know, I'm the focal point for some people. You know, and that's that. You know, all of that is here. It's energy that's not just affecting the soulmate cycle. It's affecting everyone, all of us. The entire fucking planet. Okay, so these are some tricky energies. I'm using the Light Seer deck because I hoped it would keep it light, and it still brought up that devil. All right, this is my lightest, fluffiest cartoon deck that I've got, and it brought that devil up. You know, that's it. It's, you know, and it wasn't the top card. It's coming up. It's resurrecting. You know, with that Judgment card, it's a card of resurrection. It's resurrecting a lot of toxin in a lot of people. All right, a lot of people getting triggered, a lot of people getting all kinds of things, and it's, you know, it's tricky, and it's tricky for me out here on YouTube. I got to be careful. You know, I got to be a little bit careful. I don't want nobody doing anything crazy with information I'm giving them. It's one thing to be triggered. It's another thing, as with the case with a few people, to go a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with it. No need to put yourself in precarious situations because of something a talking hand said on a video. All right, we all need to calm down a little bit. I tell you what, the people around me here in my neighborhood sure do. There's nothing but fighting. There was fighting all last night, keeping me up all around me. It's usually a pretty quiet neighborhood too. That's what's kind of funny. So let's see what's going on. Three cards and a bottom card. I like to give you guys the energies that are around you so you know what's affecting you. It may also affect your health a little bit, FYI. If you're a little tired, that Pluto North Node trine in particular, if you're a little tired, you're going to be a lot tired. You know, if you have circulation issues, as I've been noticing, I find those are very energetic here with that, but it is what it is. All right, here we go. 3 cards and a bottom card, and I did all that shuffling, all that talking, and my entire pre-shuffle came back. The bottom card is Judgment. It came all the way around the deck. I bet that devil is still here. Well, is he? Is he? Yeah, where is he? There he is. Yep, it's all still here. This is the affecting energy, everything I talked about. And I shuffled a lot. I did a lot of talking. I told you stories about, you know, people arguing and all kinds of stuff, and here it is. It's right here. It's crazy. Let's see what's going on. 8 of Wands, a lot of communicating, passionate communication. Now, passionate communication can go wrong. 8 of Wands, you all know you get a little too passionate, things can get heated. Okay? And that's either with you and somebody else, or with somebody else towards you, or just within yourself. Like I said, the center card is the 10 of Pentacles. Things get heated around. Look at this. Look at this. This whole bottom right here. Everything I just told you just got validated with 10 Pentacles. It's crossed by what's at the bottom. So it's crossed by my pre-shuffle. Straight up through the devil. Okay? Things are going to get heated. People are arguing. It's right here. I just showed it to you. This here is the family card. Now, this is a 0. I'll explain how this works a little bit. This is a 1 card. This is it's a binary universe. It's 0s and 1s, on, off, birth, death, that kind of thing. Birth, death, rebirth. 101, code of the universe. That's the universe's phone number. All right. This is a 1. This is a 0. The crossing card is neutral. It determines whether this is whether this becomes a 1 or it stays a 0. In other words, I know that this becomes a 1. This does not stay a 0. This is not a happy situation. I got a devil here. All right? And everything I told you in the pre-shuffle is about this. It's about someone's long term. It's about your long term. It's about if someone's in a marriage, do I like this marriage? And there's passionate communication happening about that. And my last card out is 10 swords. Look, if you ever doubted tarot, okay, all tarot does is reflect the energy that I read. That's why I always say it's pretty pictures for you. Okay? That's it. It's just pretty pictures for you to sort of see, in a way, the energy read that I'm getting. Everything here just laid out. It's 10 swords. Passionate communication. These are red center, left, right. I just explained about this. Passionate communication, we all know where that can go. It puts an end to things. It's about dealing with everything that's coming up from the depths to the surface. The 10 can be good or bad. I'm going to pull a couple cards on this because this is an important card. This can go either way. So can judgment, because of the cards that are underneath it here. All right, including that devil, that toxin, the past pains we never dealt with, just the toxin in a relationship or something like that. Okay, and this can be within you. This could be with you with another person, or this can be your person with their person too, because they're here on Earth. And this energy affects them as well. These conversations about this 10 of Pentacles, about these toxins, things that are getting dragged up from the past, the Judgment card, things getting dragged up from the past, some about happiness, about contentment, toxin, some of it toxin, can lead to 10 swords. This 10 swords can reset to an Ace of Swords, but that can be good or bad. The Ace of Swords is a reconciliation. It can be. It's a new beginning. It's an ace. But is it a new beginning on your own? Is it an Ace of Swords crossed by a Fool? Where you're just, where someone breaks up, where this passionate communication leads to a breakup, and then someone takes off on their own, which would also reset this to an Ace of Swords. It is what it is. But there's a lot of, it's crazy energy. I won't lie to you. It's crazy. I'm afraid to load my Twitter app. I am. I won't lie to you. I'm afraid to look at it. I'm like, oh my God, I can't even imagine what's in there. Because most of the shit you guys don't see, because you don't follow those people, so you don't see their tweets. It's fucking crazy. It's crazy town. All right, it really is. The 10 of Swords here. Look, I'm just a talking hand on a video. I'm just reading the energy. I'm sharing a gift with you. But that gift is a byproduct of deep empathy that I have. It's not a gift I want. I'd give it away in a second if I could, but it helps a lot of people, so while I got it, I figure I might as well use it. But Jesus, holy crap, my God, and use it I do, apparently. But you're going to see that within yourself too, and within people around you. And certainly on your person side, if we're talking about that, I see some fights are coming. It's not going to be a good Valentine's Day with that toxin there for anyone who's got stuff from the past that they've swept under the carpet. I've been telling you that, and the cards have been backing up the energy all the way along. The cards have been backing up the energy. And they're doing it right now. I'm pulling on that 10 of Swords. I'm shuffling. Tell me about the 10 of Swords. What do we got here? Let's take a look. All right. I wish I had better news for you. I'm sure plenty of people doing Valentine's readings and they're roses and rainbows and unicorns. I'm sure it is. But I'm giving you the actual energy here. I could turn this. I could sugarcoat this. Judgment card crossing the 10 of Cups. Someone from your past is coming back because you're the real deal. They see you as the 10 of Cups. They're reaching out. You never thought you'd hear from them. And it's going to lead to a new beginning. The 10 of Swords. I like 10s. Yeah, I do. But I'm honest with you. This is what's in the energy. And you don't need to take my word for it. Most of you have stories. You've seen it play out around you in the 3D. Use the 3D as verification for anyone, for the energies. You know, even if you can't read energy, then you can do it through deduction. You can see what's going on around you and then deduce back, like Sherlock Holmes, what the energy is around you, or must be, you know. You could do it that way. I just do it the other way. I read the energy first. I go, oh shit. Should I take my walk today? Oh shit. Should I load my Twitter app? I don't know if I should. You know, that kind of thing. I'll tell you what, I'm afraid of that goddamn thing today. Woof. My God. I'm surprised I have any ass left. I have my ass completely chewed off. Ten of Swords. Why is that here? All right. My Valentine's Day ain't that great either. So don't feel bad. It's not like, yeah, I know y'all know I'm married, but my wife's sick. She's in bed sleeping. She's sound asleep. You know, I'm spending Valentine's Day with my right hand. I tell you what, Ten of Swords. I gave myself flowers. Why is it here? The Hermit. There's a lot coming up from the depths. The Ten of Swords crossed by the Hermit is some hard truths. It's some hard realizations. These are some tough conversations that are happening with a lot of people. These arguments, if you're seeing them around you or if your person's in them, this devil energy, this toxin coming up from the depths is the real deal. It's the shit. All right? So my advice to you is lay low a little bit today. If you're single and you're alone and you're having a Valentine's Day, throw yourself a Valentine's Day. Okay? Just do that. Just be cool. All right? And it's a tower. Look, folks, you know, I'm sorry. I am. You know, one of the things somebody said to me yesterday is, you know, that they were very, 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 very upset that I don't give them anything to hope for or anything like that. It's not that. It's life. I give you real energy here. Okay? It's not about me out here sugarcoating your ass. Look, it's a fucking tower. The squirrel has his nuts clean blown off. I can't make this shit up. This is the energy that's here right now. If you want the truth, you come to Steve's Love Tarot. I'm an actual energy. I actually read the energy. Yep, real, honest. Profile people in person without cards, no problem. Piece of cake, read them like that. Done. I'm telling you what the energies are. Most of you are seeing it around you. I got a tower on top of a Ten of Swords crossed by a Hermit. These are deep, 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 from the devil and the pre-shuffle, toxic energies that are coming up from the depths. And these are passionate conversations, and that means arguing. All these cards around here, around this Ten of Swords, make this Eight of Wands a lot of arguing. Okay? It is. I read that the second I threw that card. I told you, you know what happens when conversations are passionate. It is what it is. I got nothing here about you're going to meet someone new today, here on Valentine's Day. I don't have that. You've got to let things play out. Energies need to play out. This only leads to good things, because as we saw from the pre-shuffle, you know, you might think this is all bad. It's not. You want your hope? Here's your hope. This all leads to good things. We can't sweep things under the carpet. Things need to be looked at. Things need to be dealt with. If we're talking about your person, your runner, they're dealing with some shit that only benefits you, because they're looking for that Queen of Pentacles. They're looking for that feeling of I've got it. Real feeling of I've got it. And that's what these energies are doing, and I've been talking about that since my North Node reading, all signs reading, since I talked about it on the Leo full moon reading I did the other day. I mean, I've been talking about it left and right on the weekly readings. I've been trying to explain to everybody exactly what's happening, so nobody's surprised. So you shouldn't be surprised. I just threw a tower on top of 10 swords, and it backed up everything I told you about the 10 swords. Yeah, this 10 swords does reset to an Ace of Swords. Okay? This tower will make that happen. The tower tears down everything. That's what this Ten of Swords is doing. It's tearing down everything. What's everything? It's stuff that's coming up from the depths. The Hermit, deep soul energy coming up to the surface. Right there. And we know there's a devil here from the pre-shuffle. The tower. It's good. It benefits the soulmate connection, if that's what you're here about. But within yourself, this benefits you too. Because you can't get your Ace of Swords reset, new beginning, unless you look at the old stuff and learn from it. You have to. I have to. I do the same thing. I'm one of those annoying deep thinkers. I go and I'll sit on a cliff. I have a cliff I go to just north of Malibu, and I'll sit there forever, looks out over the ocean. I sometimes spend 10 hours there. I lose track of time completely. It's gone. 10 hours may go by, but for me it feels like 20 minutes on the top side. You know, it's like I'm one of those annoying people. Whatever you are, it doesn't matter. The stuff's coming up. Look at it. Let the energy flow through you. Get mad. Get angry. Go ahead. It's not triggering. Okay? You're not being triggered by it. People use that word. They throw that word triggered around. I see it on my Twitter feed all the time. There's a difference between being triggered and being annoyed. Okay? There's a very... Everybody, each one of you watching, including me, is a human being. Okay, I'm a person just like anybody else. You think I like opening up you think just because I'm an enlightened being or some sort or whatever, I'm Steve from Steve Love Tarot and I do all this preaching. You think I like opening my Twitter app and having 150 people call me an asshole? Would you like that? Think about it. Would you like that? What if every day you went to work and you said hi to the receptionist and she said back to you, fuck you, you fucking loser. And then you went up and you got in the elevator and you went to your floor and everybody waves at you and calls you a fucking loser. Hey, fucking asshole. Hey, whatever. No, that's just a human thing. That's not being triggered. And so none of this is triggering anyone per se. It's issues that are coming up and it's causing them to look at it. There's no time for triggering here. It just goes straight to discussion, is what the universe is saying. It goes straight to the words. And it's a beautiful thing. It's similar to triggering, but it's not really. It's coming up from triggering is in the soul. Okay? And yes, it does slowly flow to the brain, but triggering is when the brain pushes it back down into the soul, tries to push it back. This is the opposite. This is the energy's already been pushed back. Now, it can't be pushed back. Whatever is pushing it back is gone, and it's just going up to the brain. This is the brain right here. It results in 8 wands, okay? Which results in 10 swords, which results in a tower, which results in, well, by the pre-shuffle, the Queen of Pentacles. Somebody finding that beautiful, earthy, grounded energy, the real deal. It changes whatever this is on their side, which is obviously not good because of what it's crossed by, and your side too, right? Into something good, all right? So I wanted to try to get some of that cleared and try to get some of that straight. This reading allowed me to do that perfectly, all right? So I hope I've made my point. That's Valentine's Day. Let the energy flow, you know? It is. You're not going to be able to suppress anything. You're not going to be able to get triggered. Okay? We get triggered when we push it back. It's not being pushed back. It's going straight to the fucking brain. Straight in. Like an injection, right? Like a B12 shot. That's what it is. And it all results in outward communication. But more importantly, really passionate forward movement. Which again, for most people, if they're in a relationship and there's carpet swept things that have been suppressed down, well, way past triggering at this point. This is all straight out fighting. Okay, that's the energy that's here. It's going to be around a little bit. I mean, these exact energies I'm pulling on now will dissipate probably by the 16th, by the Leo full moon. It'll burn it out, that energy. But pay attention to my Leo truth moon, full moon, all signs reading. That's very important. Because that's kind of the lead out on it. Okay? That's kind of the lead out on it. There you go. That's your reading. Alright? I hope it was helpful. It sure as fuck should have been. And if it's not, watch it again. Because sometimes I'm misunderstood. People perceive things the way they want to perceive. It's never about the words that come out of my mouth that are the problem. The problem is I can't control how people perceive them. And some people go a little cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with it. And some people just don't get it. They need to watch it a few times. We all miss things. You've all seen a movie 2 or 3 times, right? And the second time you go see it, you see something you didn't see the first time. And even the third time, you see something you didn't see. I did that with Star Wars. I saw Star Wars about 15 times, and I swear, even on the 15th go around, I saw something I didn't see before. You start noticing things or didn't pick up on. It is what it is, okay? So, I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. I hope at least you appreciate the truth that I'm actually reading the energy here, and I'm just giving it to you like it is and not sugarcoating your ass, okay? All right, that's your reading. Good luck, everyone, and stay tuned. There's going to be some pretty killer energy updates this week for sure. Excuse me, losing my voice here this morning. All right, good luck.